Hi, my name is Queen Chima. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Over time, a lot of women have invested in the way that they talk. And there's the feminine voice, her voice, the power of sounding like a woman. I am of the opinion that sounding like a woman does not have anything to do with how light, how deep it is. It's much more than that. It's the grace, the elegance, the composure, the facial expressions, the way you carry yourself. That's really important. As much as your voice could be husky as a woman, could be light, could sound sonorous, emotional, however your voice sounds, it's important to take it that this is how my voice sounds and I'm just going to accept it. But sounding feminine is much more than the depth. It's about how you carry yourself as a woman. One of it is pace. How do you talk? Speed is not a way to go at all. Sounding feminine means you need to watch your pace. Talk carefully and gracefully. And in doing this, you're observing pauses. You're making eye contact. You're smiling when you have to. It's like your emotions portraying what the words are saying. So if you're saying you're sad, it's showing. If you're saying you're excited, it's showing. If you have some level of displeasure, something that happened, it's practically showing. So pace is important. And with pace, you want to observe pauses. Talk and take a break. What does this do to your listener? It makes the person want to get an idea of what you have to say next. It also helps them taking whatever you have said, process it to get ready for the next thing that you want to say. Pace is important. Taking away physical appearance is not a way to go, because the way you appear and the way you talk could be like a sink. I know that there are people who you look at them the way they appear and then you're wondering what's going on. There's no match, but you have to invest in the way that you appear too, because it's important. Your appearance can facilitate a very good way of talking. I put out a video, the previous video, about finding your voice and the power of your voice. If you also find your voice, you understand that this is exactly how I talk, this is my tone, this mood affects this tone, this is the sound and the quality of my voice. It also makes it easier for you to understand how you should talk. But pace is very important. Another thing that can also make you sound feminine is to dump interruptions, unnecessary interruptions. Listen. An active listener is a beautiful thing, and developing your listening skill is not so easy, something you have to work on, because in a world where everyone wants to talk, can you be the person who listens and not interrupt? So how about when someone is talking, you take your time, look at them and listen. I don't mean hearing, I mean listening, taking note of everything that's been said. Listening is important. And when you dump interruptions, unnecessary interruptions, it makes it feminine when you're talking. Another thing that you can do is learn how to portray your points in very simple and clear terms. Sounding feminine with all the grace, but then expressing yourself as a woman. Lack of expression is not feminine at all. You have to be able to talk how you feel about a particular thing in the clearest of terms, in the way that it would be understood. So expression for a woman is important. How do you express yourself without shouting? Another thing that makes you sound feminine is to not shout. You do not have to shout to make your points clear. Very importantly, people do not get it because you shout. They get it because this is not who you are. It's more about character and principles. So when people know that you naturally would not do this or tolerate this, they understand not to do that in front of you or to you. Shouting is not the way to go. Your eyes, your face can communicate a certain emotion, disdain, dislike for an issue than shouting. In fact, silence is even a killer. The moment you don't say too much and you look at the person who you're trying to communicate to and you just say a few words, it makes a lot of sense. So it's unladylike, very unladylike to shout. Stop shouting and start talking. I hope these tips helped. Sounding feminine is powerful. Your voice is so powerful. It's your brand. When you open your mouth, you tell the world who you are. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me other tips that you think can make you sound more feminine. Have you ever had to work on how you talk as a woman? How is it going? Tell me in the comment section. Now share this video, like, and also subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.